sleep, gotta build. There's a ground that needs to be drilled, and all I wanna do is dig.
From the Dead Workers Party, a podcast about all things Minecraft. Enjoy your stay in the Shaft.
The Shaft, episode 104, recorded on October 21st, 2012. And I'm Brent Copeland.
I am Wes Wilson.
And I'm Eric Fullerton.
The Fullerton.
Welcome back. Welcome back to another action-packed Shaft. Today we have the Badge with us.
Badge.
Yay!
Yay! Yay!
Hello, Badge. How are you doing today?
I'm okay. I got a bit of the snots.
I feel ya.
Everybody's suffering from a half cold this week, so I'm one of them.
Yeah. I've had one of those too, tied in with some full-on allergies. It's been delightful.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I haven't had any of that kind of stuff yet. No snots.
Really?
Anything.
I've got the panda flu.
Oh yeah?
No. My daughter's had bronchitis, so that's been going around, I guess.
So speaking of going around, Badge, where are you?
I beg your pardon.
Where are you right now? Like, what part of the world are you
I'm
in?
at home in England.
You're in England? In a part of England?
In the cold and rainy. Well, actually, not raining today. It's all right.
Well, cool.
You have a lovely face, by the way. If you're watching this on YouTube, you get to see... I don't know what you can see. You have to check it out yourself.
It's my webcam.
It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's
man.
magnificent.
And you're part of Mindcrack. And so how long have you been with them?
May last year, 2011.
May of last year. And you guys do all kinds of stuff. Do you all have like these scheduled things that you do together on the server and outside the server, or how does that work?
I think scheduled gives it an air of organisation that it doesn't really have.
Yeah.
We do impromptu group stuff. I think there we are.
Okay.
So just you log in and whoever's there is there, kind of thing?
We're trying to organise a sort of regular Friday night group event, whatever it may be. But yeah, generally whoever's around.
Okay.
Some people plan things like BWO and Generic B are doing their own sort of team thing at the moment. But,
Yeah. And then I noticed you guys play other things too, like Chivalry. That looks pretty awesome.
yeah, the Chivalry guys contacted Vintage Beef at first and gave him a code and said give it a go, and it looked fun. So he said to them it was great, and they gave us a few more codes to play with. So yeah, we love that.
Yeah, we talked to Pause Unpause, and he was talking about how good it was. So it sounds like
Yeah, well, I think it's
a
a nice way of the game makers to promote their games cheaply for them, and it's a bit of a bonus for us as well.
Yeah. That's cool.
I mean, YouTube's so full of copyright infringements. I've just dropped my pencil, and just general games makers complaining about people using their footage. It's nice to have someone promoting it for a change.
Yeah, true.
Well, I think most of the wise people are. I mean, I think you see people like Microsoft pulling back, and you see like the whole indie market is exploding, and a lot of it has to do with the energy developed by these people doing videos of games.
Yeah, I think Notch kind of not pioneered it, but certainly promoted it to the extent that it's now quite a logical move, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of odd to me to see games like, I know War Z's doing it, where they actually specifically say you can't record this, not even stream it or put it up on YouTube. You can't record this to do that at a later time. So that's weird to me. Like, I would think they would want all that publicity.
Mm-hmm.
There was you guys are familiar with Top Gear, the car show.
Yep.
They always said that if a car manufacturer wouldn't give them a a photograph of the car before it was made, then it was going to be really bad. And I think it's possibly the same with games.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
And I agree to some extent, but the weird thing is, it's just as good as DayZ, if not better.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's what that's saying about DayZ.
Yeah.
But, and I guess I'm not supposed to be talking about it.
I kind of
anyway.
understand being a little bit guarded about alpha code, but
yeah. And I don't actually play the game. Just saying, I assume here.
Yeah.
as a person under an NDA, if I was, and it was to say that I wasn't supposed to talk about it, then I'm not.
Yeah.
You had your son press I agree, right, at the EULA, so it's not actually you.
I don't actually play the game. I don't know what you're talking about. So maybe we should just go ahead and move on here. Our journeys. Our journeys. This is our journeys where we talk about what's going on, what we did last week.
Do you want to talk about sponsors too?
Yeah.
Is that a good idea?
Let's talk about sponsors.
We've got 2 individual sponsors today. The first is from Chromie, who says...
I'm not looking.
Really? Should I do it?
Yeah.
Today's show is brought to you by the letter C and the number 104.
104.
I have no idea what that means.
That's episode 104.
Oh.
Yeah. And C for Chromie.
Oh.
Very
Wow.
good. Very
It's like
good.
we're geniuses. It's like an adventure map. We're figuring out all the puzzles.
Ingenious.
And then our next one is an individual sponsorship from the Lord Bones, who says...
He says...
Is listening to Mogworld on Audible a must listen / read.
So Mogworld.
So that's cool.
Mogworld.
So it's a really meta thing. It's a sponsor talking about another sponsor.
That is very meta.
Cool. That is very cool.
Mogworld. What is Mogworld?
What isn't cool, though, is we had another individual sponsor did a chargeback on us.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and so...
a bunch of chargebacks.
Yeah, and so it's Sir Kel Peas, or should I not say his name? Sir
You already said it. Might as well.
Peasors. He did a chargeback, which cost us for... Like, they charge us $20 a piece, so we lost $60 on top of the $30 that he sponsored.
Ouch.
So we lost $100 just on them doing a chargeback. I don't know if they stole their parents' credit card and ran it through or whatever, but they did a chargeback, and that hurts us big time in the end. So,
so
we may have to stop taking sponsorship, because this is the second time that's happened in like a month. And if it eats up all the sponsorships, then there's no point in doing it.
Yeah.
You know?
We can't afford it.
And on top of that, we may just lose our PayPal account if it happens too many times. Like,
right.
I don't know how many. Anyway, on to the good people who do sponsor the show. We have some server sponsorships this week. The first one is The Watershed at mc-thewatershed.net, and they say...
a 250 square kilometer survival RPG world with YouTube adventures and more.
2,500.
25. What did I say? 25,000?
250.
Oh, I did.
You're
250,
shortchanging them.
I am. 2,500 square kilometers.
That's like
Nice.
bigger than War Z, I think.
That's like bigger than this table, and this table
It
is not even big at all.
And
This is
also-
a bad comparison.
Well, maybe if it was reduced down to a... Anyway. We also have creepercraft.us, who is an awesome community with factions, 10K times 10K world, and epic stuff.
Okay.
So that's like 100K.
Creepercraft.us.
We all like epic stuff.
Wait,
We do like epic
10K by 10K?
It's a lot, right? Isn't that 100K?
Did that beat Watershed?
Wow, no, that's way more than that.
Weird.
10
That's like-
times 10. I don't know.
No, isn't that 10 million?
Sure.
10 million square
10,000
kilometers?
times 10,000, not 10
Yes.
times. It's big.
No, it's 100 million. It's 100 million square kilometers.
Well, it
Wow.
says epic stuff.
Yeah.
So
Watershed, I'm sorry, but your 2,500 square kilometers is no longer impressive.
But they do YouTube adventures too.
They've got
so,
100 million square kilometers.
I don't know, maybe too big. You never know. We'll have to go try it out. Anyway, last but not least, we have LordBones.com, who does weekly Minecraft videos featuring the power of kings, and hopefully a first look at their video game, Kaicyn. Kaicyn.
Kaicyn. I don't know.
I don't know.
Their new game? Okay, so you have to check this out. Lord Bones, LordBones.com. Quickest way to get there.
And I've been told in the chat room that I probably have this wrong. It's probably 10,000 by 10,000 blocks.
Something like that. Could
yeah.
someone mod a video? Wait,
I was about to do that.
Okay, good. Okay, so yeah. So on to our journeys.
Yeah.
That was a long.
Let's start with Badge.
I mean, thank you all though for the sponsorship.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and no thanks to the people who charge back. That's not good at all.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
makes us hungry. Like we can't afford food when that happens.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to, Badge? What you doing on your channel and stuff?
I I've been sort of pottering around my town in Minecraft. I've got a city stroke village that I'm building in a ravine. So it's multi-leveled. It's got a pathway going around it with houses inside it. And now I've kind of got to the top of that. I'm increasing it out over the landscape to try and get a sort of... I'm going for that sort of steampunky type affair. But,
very cool.
So it's in a ravine?
Sorry?
So you're building in a ravine and on top of it?
Yeah, in a ravine, and I've kind of tapered the top edges slightly, so it's kind of coming out, and then it's going to be around as well. And it takes a lot of sort of planning to make sure that you've got all the paths and stuff that don't block the doors, so that the villagers still see it as houses and still breed and stuff.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody build in a ravine, really. I mean, ravines have been around for a while now, but every time I see one, it's such potential to build something really cool. Yeah. I don't know, but okay, so I'm digging that.
Yeah, in retrospect, I kind of wish it was a little bit wider, because once you start building paths in, it gets very narrow, but, you know.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of, like, the Rats of Nim. Like, building underground and, like, all, like, tunnely, but open areas, and...
Yeah.
Sounds kind of cool. Can't wait to see it.
Very nice.
I've also been laying out a couple of pranks today, the last week, but I can't talk about those, obviously, until the person who's been pranked has found it.
Nice.
It was a nice Minecraft staple.
So then are you going to be doing a video showing what you did?
Yeah, I mean, the general rule is you do it, and then the person who's had it done to them finds it, makes a video, and then you put your video of building it.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah, it is cool. Man.
It's one that Good's been doing, for years now. And
that's cool.
It's good fun.
Nice.
No, and I'm interested in this next one, the Beast Mode.
Suzuma, who is he's one of the rivals on the Hermitcraft server, he's built a couple of new maps recently, and he's just built a new one called Beast Mode, which is a 4-team Bed Wars map. He uses Seth Bling's thingies for the editing program. I can't remember the name of it now. I'm getting old.
Oh, MC Edit?
Yeah, that's the one. So that the spawners can spawn out different things instead of just monsters.
Oh, yeah.
So it's dropping blocks. It's got 3 different types of block. It's I think it's like copper, iron, gold, and then you can trade those with villagers to make blocks. And then you've got to... It's in a very large hole. You've got 4 bases on each side, and then you've got to sort of bridge over to each other and take the bed. It's good fun.
Oh, nice. Check it out. That's cool. Were you a part of the Minotaur map? Did you play that with the Minecraft guys?
Yes, I did. My recording broke on that, unfortunately, so I didn't put up the video. But yeah, that's good fun.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I've been thinking about trying that out.
I think we may have had slightly too many people. I think it would probably work better. There was 15 of us, and I think it'd probably work better with a little less, because we just kept bumping into each other constantly. Whereas I think if there was less of you, people would be running around more. Because it was a 15-minute map it was supposed to take, and I don't think anything lasted longer than 5. So.
Oh, yeah. But then you had Blame the Controller with you, so that was kind of cool to guide you and answer questions and stuff.
Yeah, it's quite useful to have the guy that made the map standing there telling you how to play it. That is useful. It's a very nice map. It's got some good ideas in it. It's well worth playing.
Yeah.
I hear there's some congratulations on getting to 11,000 subs
in the Minecraft Reddit subreddit. Yes.
So that's cool. So maybe we can get up to 12,000. Everybody go there.
Oh yeah, the subreddit.
It's crazy. It's one of the top 100 subreddits apparently.
That's very cool.
Wow.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
Crazy. Wow.
Wow. I think our subreddit has like 3. I think 3 people.
3 people?
Yeah,
us?
I think so. Yeah.
The 3 of us, something like that.
We don't really use it, I guess, anymore.
So, and speaking of crazy, what's this about? I hear about you shafting the Shaftlands, Eric.
Oh, me? Yeah, I think I broke it. So I got up on the Shaftlands today, this week to... I think I was just kind of killing time before we started in with... what was I doing? I don't even remember what I was doing. Anyway, so I get up on the Shaftlands, and I'm looking at stuff that what was it, high end definition made and some stuff like that, and just kind of roaming around, and everybody's like, of course, like, hey Eric, hey, I hadn't seen you in forever. Random Inuyasha was there, and all this stuff, and I'm like, oh, this is great. I was in creative mode, just I just logged in. I was already on creative mode, so I thought, well, maybe I'm gonna find a little patch of land and build something. Right. The reason I haven't built anything is because I don't really know where to go. I feel like I'm in people's way, and plus, when I go, I'm kind of overwhelmed with people just wanting to say hi and just be near me, I guess, right? And so I wanted to just kind of go somewhere and just build myself. So I thought, okay, well, the first thing I need to do is not be in creative mode. I need to switch my game mode. So I did /MD. I don't even know why I did that. I thought it was GM, right? Game mode, because there's a shorthand. You can do /GM space 1 or GM space 0. It's a single player commands thing.
Right.
So I don't know why I mistyped it. I hit MD. I think that's mob disguise, right?
Sounds like it.
And it crashes the server. It came right down, right after I issued that command. So I'm pretty sure it was my fault. So I wasn't there for 5 minutes. I crashed it. I hadn't been there in forever. Crashed the thing, and then I leave and play on somebody else's server.
That's ironic.
I felt bad.
You want to hear my story with the shop? Okay, so we went and did the redstone thing this week.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
On Friday we went and we hung out in redstone's Twitch channel while he was doing 24 hours for Minecraft, and we played some. What was it called?
Manhunt. Nick Frost's Manhunt.
Yes. Yeah. Nick Frost.
Who?
Yeah,
it was on his server.
It's his server, but I can't think of his name. Beard.
Bejord.
Anyway, go on.
Anyway, so we go and we play some Manhunt, and then when we get done,
Redstone's map.
It is,
but his name was something else on the server. Books. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry.
I think it's Bikes. I think you pronounce it Bikes.
Oh yeah, it was
I'm horrible with
Bukies. Yeah, yeah, I remember that.
Bukies.
Okay.
So anyway,
go on. Manhunt.
So after we're done with Manhunt, I went and I was in Minecraft and I'd been getting all kinds of guilt from the people on the Shaftland. You never come by anymore. And so I went over to the Shaftlands and I logged on and I walked around for about 3 minutes and then the server crashed. The server, but it didn't crash. Pardon me. It was scheduled to go down, and everybody was like, "Oh, great! Wes finally gets on, and then the server is going to go down." And so it went down, and then
that's sad.
And then Guild Wars 2 called my name.
So yeah, we had some weird bad luck with that, huh? Didn't we? That's kind of strange.
So Guild Wars 2 called my name mostly because Spencer has been moving this week. And he was level 73, and I was level 69. And I have been telling him I'm going to catch up with him. And he's like, you're never going to catch me. And I'm like, I just caught up with him today.
Nice.
Take that, Spencer Williams.
What's the top
that is
level?
Your real name. 80.
80? Okay.
Yeah, 80. And then people quit, and it's going to be like this.
Nuh-uh. I'm having a ball. Loving it.
Yeah.
Loving it.
Loving it.
Loving.
So yeah, we did that Redstone Extra Life charity event, and that was a lot of cool stuff. I hadn't played Manhunt before. I thought the map was really cool. There's 4 different sections that you go to hide or kill.
Yep.
Either one, and we did a lot of that, which was fun. We also finished up ships. We'll be uploading that this week.
Who's the only prey who won? Who was that?
What was that? ADD.
No,
Jack 75. I think.
No, who was the only prey who ever won on that night we were playing? I think his name was Wilson Wes Wilson. I think Wes Wilson was a prey who won.
Because he cheated. Everybody needs to know that he cheated.
I did not cheat at all.
Where were you hiding?
I was hiding over in the Ice World.
Ice World.
Oh, yeah. That was a cool map. I like that map. That's pretty cool.
I see. I thought I did something clever until I remembered that I was streaming the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. And everybody knew where you were.
Yeah, because I hid at ground zero, where everybody... But I just dug into the wall and just started putting the blocks back. So
oh,
you couldn't tell I was there.
Yeah, that wasn't
anyway.
That great.
Yeah, I dug down in the ice area. I climbed around the edge and went to the bottom and dug down, and then I got where I was on a block right above empty space, and then I carved a couple of tunnels up and then put holes in the ground next to me where those tunnels would. So if anybody tried to come in the cave following me, they would fall through the holes and go out the bottom of the world.
Oh.
Because I'm smart like that.
That is pretty smart. Yeah, there's a lot of like cool traps, like lava traps, and a lot of neat little things on that map that make it pretty fun. So, pretty cool stuff. I dig it.
Also, been working with mcprohosting.com to get our podcast back on the air. We're still having some issues with our feed. Burner, for some reason, it's not updating properly, but hopefully with this next episode going out, it will update properly, and you'll be able to get back to all the past episodes that you haven't been able to listen to, especially this one. I'll also be putting up ships this week, and hopefully be doing some more at Brent Copeland, just waiting for the new servers and stuff to get it. We're getting new servers put up. I'm going to be working with Toasted Jelly to make sure that the shaft lands get moved properly. We've been talking about basically putting up maybe a PvP world while that's getting moved, so people might not notice, because it'll take a while to move such a big map. Anyway.
Should I mention what map I think we should play next, or should we keep it a secret?
Let's keep it a secret.
A secret? Okay.
You got to watch our stream when we stream to find out.
Okay. So we're going to start a new adventure map this week, and it's going to be awesome.
Suspense is killing me.
Yeah. Should I throw a little teaser in there? I thought a little tiny little hint. It's got something to do with time travel.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
We're going to be traveling through time.
Where we're going, we don't need cobblestone.
Nice. Excellent. I'm excited about this map, too. So, yes, watch our channel. I know our channel's been a little slow, but it's because we're gearing up to be epic, son.
Epic.
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 From the Minecraft Daily, news and updates.
Oh, wait, we were supposed to read this before you do the... Here, get ready to run the bumper again. Ready for this?
Okay.
Unlike Valve.
How about some reverb?
Unlike Valve, the Shaft Podcast can count to 3, as you'll see in this week's selection of Minecraft news.
From the Minecraft Daily, news and updates.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
So,
that was, awkward.
Did that work? Oh, sorry. I still got the reverb on.
three.
See, there's a
magic number.
theme. There's a theme.
Yep.
The 3 is the
Yep.
theme. Okay, anyway.
3 snapshots this week. It has evidently been a very busy week for Minecraft devs, as there have been 3 snapshots this week. And it's been making it very hard for poor Astragali to get all the information in. First off, there was 12 W42A, and now server IPs can be individually hidden.
I like that a lot, because it's always a big mistake for people to show IPs and
Yes.
on Let's Plays or streams. I know we've done it a couple times. Everybody does it at least once.
Oh, yeah.
And then also there was some change behavior on repeaters. Now you can take one repeater and put it into the side of another one, and it'll lock it if you power it. And there's all kinds of really cool stuff. Seth Bling did a video on it. Some really excellent stuff. It allows you to set up things like switches that'll only work once, buttons that will act like switches. It also provides a bunch of like really cool ways to make puzzles.
Yeah.
Because you can essentially lock repeaters in place with certain things. So anvils have been tweaked. They now cost 31 iron ingots instead of 55. And bats will no longer trample crops.
Yay!
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 Yeah. So I know that was important.
Also with the bats, you got a new sound effect.
Really?
Yep.
No.
And they won't activate pressure plates or tripwires either.
Oh, that's
Which
good.
makes sense.
So they're just transparent. They're just, that's good.
So then came out immediately 12W42B, which fixed all the bugs that came in 42A.
Yeah.
And then lastly, we got the 1.4 pre-release. The level cap on anvils was removed in creative mode. There are new sound effects for the Wither, Bats, Anvils, and the Ender Dragon.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, the anvil has a clang kind of sound effect. And also when you drop it, it'll go clang, like it'll fall. Anyway, it's kind of cool.
Finally, finally, the server list will show which version of Minecraft a server is using.
Yes!
That's huge.
Oh my God! Bravo!
Everybody.
Had to do that. All right.
So, Badge, do you do the snapshots at all? Do you poke around with those?
Yeah, we used to be. I mean, the Minecraft server is vanilla, and we always used to be on the standard release. And then we kind of got to the point where everybody else is doing videos for all the new stuff, and by the time it comes to us, it's old hat. So we switched to doing the snapshots now. So we're on the 1.4 pre-release.
Oh wow, that's very.
It's
cool.
good because you get to play with the new toys, really.
Do you?
Yeah.
Are you doing anything with any of that stuff? Like, do any of your pranks utilize any of these new tricks and tools?
I don't think so. Not at the moment. I certainly with the 1.4, we're just getting used to it. Really, I think.
Yeah.
The tripwires were the big one. I think when they came out, that was the most useful.
Okay, cool.
I love the new sounds of the Ender Dragon though, because it was so silent before, but now you have all these. You have wing sound effects, flapping, and stuff like that. Sounds better than that, but also like growling and like stuff like that. Also, when you kill the Ender Dragon, it's like. I'm just kidding. No, it's like this epic sound. It's like it sounds like you're dropping the bass.
You are the worst Foley artist ever.
It's really, really, really
Now
awesome.
do Walking on Sand.
Oh yeah, it goes like this. Kind of sounds like the wings of an Ender Dragon, but
The new walking sounds are a bit weird, aren't they? Because they're very quiet. I've noticed.
Yeah,
That's not a bad thing, though.
yeah.
I think walking sounds can really get overwhelming if they're too loud.
Well, like bat sounds, you mean?
Maybe. I haven't heard the bat sounds, but like the creaky on the wood was too much.
The ladder.
Yeah, the ladder was
crazy.
too much.
Yeah, the ladder's a little much. I don't really mind the bat sounds though. I've heard the bats, and also they make a squeaking sound when you hit a bat. It sounds like a squeak toy, like a dog toy being squeezed.
Right.
It's kind of cool.
I think they need to just tone down the number of times the sound is called from the game. Really, I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've got a field of cows in front of you, you're deafened by all the moos. If they just made it moo a little less often, it'll probably be better.
Oh right. Well, I think there's a number of voices though in the sound engine, so I don't think you could be overwhelmed too much. Like if they keep it down to like say 6 or something, at a time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but just call it once every minute or so instead of once every 5 seconds.
Oh, I see. Right. Yeah.
3!
In an unusual marketing move, Ubisoft announced Tuesday that they're going to be giving away a free map and texture pack for the PC version of Minecraft, based on their upcoming Far Cry 3.
Is this kind of like giving away TF2 hats is for Valve?
I think so.
For Steam releases? Because I mean, a lot of people will buy some of these crappy indie games just because they get a hat in TF2 for it.
Yeah. That's true.
Do you think this is just a cheap ploy to get Minecraft players to play?
Did they have to talk this through with Mojang, do you think?
I don't think they do, really, because I don't know if this is... I haven't looked at it yet, but I don't know if this is...
Because from what I've read, it just looks like a map, which anybody can make. But
yeah, and it looks like they're just giving it out, right? It's not if you buy the game, or is it if you buy the game?
No,
if you pre-order it,
like once it's out there, there's no way to control it, so it would just be free for anybody.
Okay, yeah.
So I think they're just doing it to have a map and skins out there that you can use.
A little naughty, isn't it?
But it's advertising. I mean, look, we're talking about it.
Yeah.
I mean, blame Astra, but we're talking about it.
Yeah. What are
It's
you doing
Minecraft
here?
news because it's Minecrafty. So I don't know.
yeah.
Good.
I loved
work.
Far Cry 2, and I am looking forward to Far Cry 3.
Yeah.
Although I'm pretty much sick of everything Ubisoft does for the PC.
So you can expect to get that on October 26th, while Far Cry 3 itself will launch on December 4th. And if Far Cry would like to give some free copies and pre-release Twitch streaming rights to us. Brent at deadworkers.com. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm up for that as well.
3! Minecraft Xbox 360 edition version 182 was launched. The long-awaited update to the Xbox 360 version of Minecraft made it out of Microsoft's certification testing on Tuesday, bringing it up to the equivalent of a PC's beta 1.8.2. Being the adventure update, there's a ton of stuff which 4J Studios managed to cram into the game, including creative mode, the dreaded hunger bar, and stackable food. Some features were also brought forward from later PC versions to improve the playability. Those include apple dropping from leaf blocks and tweaks to mining speed, which were in releases 1.1 and 1.2.3 on the PC version.
Wait, 1.2 what?
3!
So the dreaded hunger bar, huh? So now they have to play the hunger game.
Yeah, aren't you glad you got an update?
Yeah. Yeah, it still annoys me.
The hunger bar?
Yeah. Is it just part of maintenance? Is it part of
it
the game
annoys
now?
me in adventure mode and stuff.
Yeah.
But in survival mode, it gives me a reason to eat food.
I guess I'm seeing it in an adventure mode kind of thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes farming having a point, really, doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so it totally makes sense, but in an adventure mode, it's like, hey, stop bugging me about this food thing. I'm trying to figure out this puzzle over here, and here I have to find food, and I'm not allowed to break, blocks or build anything because I'm in an adventure. So it's like, let's forget the food thing. So
hopefully that'll just be an option
Yeah.
at some point where they can turn it off in adventure maps.
Right. Allow hunger.
Or maybe it is. Sometimes
pulse.
I don't notice it, and sometimes I do.
Yeah.
So it may be something that some map makers know how to do, and some don't.
One of those flags. I bet.
Let's see. Also, another skin pack. It's 3.
Skin pack 3?
3 was released, and the skins in the first 2 Xbox 360 skin packs didn't float your boat. I'll read that better next time. If the skins in the first 2 Xbox 360 skin packs didn't float your boat, perhaps there'll be something in the latest version, which made an early appearance on Wednesday. Just under 40 skins have been made available, including Half-Life's Gordon Freeman, Portal's Shell, and Portal 2's Atlas and Peabody. The pack cost 160 Microsoft points, which is about $2. So
$2. And Microsoft actually is about to get away from points. I think they're gonna go to straight money translation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So they'll have to do U.S. currency and UK and Canadian dollars.
I don't know, but they're gonna move away from points.
Toonies and
Loonies.
Loonies, Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
I wanted to insert a little news article right here. So this week, or was it last week? Anyway, recently, Mojang has sent out its first round of alpha keys for people who attended Minecon and stuff like that. So if you played Scrolls, then
we need to do that.
You're part of the crowd who got your key, I guess. If not, I guess they might be coming in waves. I don't know. So have you played Scrolls yet?
I'm an absolute complete loser and haven't.
You haven't? Have you?
I wanted to. I even had an early key, before even they were sending out these.
Oh, okay.
And it just for some reason never triggered when I was around a PC to install it and play it. It just, no one was talking about it in the circle or anything, so it was just kind of just wasn't on my radar for some reason. But I really want to play it, especially now that everybody's got a key. And I think maybe that was part of it. Y'all didn't have keys,
right?
So it's who am I going to be playing with? So now we can play against each other.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, and it's only a 2-player game, but it's kind of I would say it's a cross between Hero Academy and Magic the Gathering. It's a it's a grid-based, turn-based kind of thing using cards.
I hope it's more like Magic, because I hate Hero Academy.
Really?
Hate it.
It's definitely got an element of that, because it's turn-based and it's hex grid, and you're basically trying to attack the other side. You're trying to kill their little shrine things. I don't know what they're called. I only played 3 times.
Nice.
Huh? Anyway, so okay, that's that. So
So you hate Hero Academy?
Hate.
You love it. You know
Hate?
it.
No, why?
I don't know. Tell us why you love it so much.
I hate it. I tried it and I played it with like 20 different people, and it's just like it's the same thing over and over again. And once you kind of figure it out, it's like almost impossible to lose. It was just so weird. It was like, why are people like loving this game? Like it's just horrible.
Yeah. Well, Scrolls has more depth to it because there's cards and there's all these abilities and these things that make the game completely different every time you play it, just like Magic, you know.
Hey, Badge, are you going to go to Minecon this year?
95% not. I think.
Curses.
Oh.
Yeah, I wanted to, and then they made such a mess of buying the tickets in the first place that I couldn't arrange with the misses and stuff.
Sucky.
And now all the tickets are closed and you can't get the cheap hotel deal, and November's an expensive month for me, so probably not.
Well, that's
It's a shame because I'd like to. But some of the guys that are going there are going to London after, so I may meet up with them down there.
Do you think all the people this year are going to get 10 to the C codes? Since we got Scrolls codes last year?
Maybe. Maybe they'll all get lucky and get Hero Academy codes.
Hero Academy. I think 10 to the C might be maybe 2 years away from.
Yeah, I think you're optimistic on that one.
Yeah,
Well, but maybe a year away from like Alpha.
Yeah.
Kind of like Minecraft Alpha.
Yeah,
Just start letting
maybe,
people-
yeah.
I mean, he could let people in today, really, right?
just in the engine. Yeah.
Here, walk around in this room and look
Yep.
at the lighting.
Shoot at the window.
Last I saw, he tweeted that he's working on the sound engine. And I thought that was kind of cool because, actually, I think that was a tweet this morning saying that the sounds are procedurally generated, which is like really cool. I mean, that's a big thing, but like, why would you be working on the sound so early?
So then you can let the sound guys work on the sounds.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. Go ahead and get the other teams working on whatever.
Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, obviously he's learned a lot from Minecraft, so he's applying all that to Into the Sea.
So another thing that's great is Evil Seth has been hard at work spearheading the plan to involve the Minecraft dev community with the creation of the Minecraft modding API. And the first step has been to create Minecraft Into the Void, a new dev blog about the process. And as Evil Seth puts it in the introductory blog post, this will be our space to let loose and nerd out. Posts made by us will be technical and developer focused, ranging from technical write-ups on a new feature to information on the Minecraft API and things surrounding it. So that'll be a good place for info and see what's going to be in the API and how it's going to work.
True.
Awesome.
Good stuff. What did that have to do with 3? It's a dev blog. Dev.
There's
is
3 letters in dev.
Hey, 3. That's a stretch, but okay.
Into the Void.
API.
Into the Void has 3 words in it.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
What were you saying, Badge?
API's got 3 letters in it.
Yeah, there we go.
And so does Badge.
So there we go. We got 3 threes.
Okay.
So yeah,
3 threes.
it's it's a perfect 3 storm.
Stuff writes itself.
So there's also a note here about Jeb announcement that he will be rewriting Redstone for 1.5.
Well, okay.
Scary.
So
Rewriting Redstone.
do you think that's just to
I
tighten
think
up
he's
the
worried
code?
that there's quite a lot of bugs and stuff in it, the way it works at the moment, and I think he wants to redo it.
I think that's an awesome idea because every time I'm working with Redstone, I find that timing is always the issue. There's no the timing is always off. It's either too less or too much. It's never consistent ever, even if you're playing on a single player server, and so you can't do things like sequence songs and sequence lighting things that are consistent. It's just so I don't know if whatever he's gonna do, it makes it more stable, makes it more accurate. I say totally bring that on.
I agree. I think there's a lot of people that rely on glitches as well that are a bit worried. I mean, things like the bud switches, if they stop working, then that's going to be a major worry. He did say that a lot of things are going to break. So,
and that's okay too because just like give us a big refresher. It's like just refresh it, right? Like all of the old stuff is old stuff. Build new stuff. Come on, keep it fresh, right? We don't want to always hang on to this thing that some dude made 5 years ago and everybody's still using it. It's like, I don't know. Times are changing. I like this change.
Yeah, I think the introduction of redstone in the first place was a genius move.
Oh yeah, like I don't think
go well, can't it?
Yeah, like no one could have expected that in a video game. It's a very interesting thing, and it's not even the main focus of Minecraft. It's just a little thing stuck on the side. Isn't it? It's so creative. Yeah. So, awesomeness there.
And you know what else is awesome?
What does it have 3 in it? Oh yeah,
Audible.
Can you get 3 books there?
You can get 1 free book.
Oh yeah.
But with that 1 free book, you could get any of these third books in trilogy, such as 50 Shades Freed, which is book 3 in the 50 Shades trilogy.
Book 3.
You get Return of the King. Everybody knows that one. Book 3 in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
How about the 3 Musketeers?
Hey,
you can get that.
Genius.
You can get Nice Girls Don't Live Forever. That's a Jane Jameson book 3.
Book 3.
The End. Zombie Fallout book 3.
Did you just put 3 in the search bar? Is that what you did?
It's the magic number. The Dragon Reborn, which is book 3 in the Wheel of Time, which they're really good. The Wheel of Time series they do on here.
Oh, yeah.
And it's 24 hours for that one. Some of the Wheel of Time ones are like 50 and 60 hour long books. Anyway, you can also get, of course, Eclipse, which is the Twilight Saga book. There's a bunch of 3s in there for Audible, and there's over 100,000 titles you can choose from. Not to mention, it helps out the show because if you charge that back, it doesn't hurt us, like the sponsors. No, seriously, don't charge back them either. It's wrong.
Yeah. Well, considering it's free, I don't think you could charge anything back.
That's true. Maybe we should do that.
Yeah.
Free sponsorship.
Yeah, maybe not.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely go get a book and listen to it while you're on the bus or while you're on the plane, while you're on the train, while you're in a ditch. Maybe you live in a ditch.
Where are you going with this?
I don't know. I'm just saying a lot of places you can listen to audiobooks. Yeah. You can listen to it underground. Say you're a coal miner. You can listen to books down there while you're mining coal.
Time for listener contributions.
Ow!
Listener contributions. Listener contributions. Listener contributions. Listener contributions. Nice.
So,
hey, my name is Sly Foxhound, and you're listening to The Shaft.
That's a lot of bumpers.
I know. Why are we doing all that?
I love it.
So,
okay.
No, you go.
This is from Big Roar Needs Big Toilet Seats.
Okay.
So here's some quick fire yes and no for us guys. Brent, will you ever shave your beard?
I'm sure at some point.
Eric, will you ever slow dance in public with Brent?
I'm sure it's. Oh, that was Eric's.
Slow dance. Yeah, I mean we dance enough in private that we have it down pat. So I'm ready to move into the public realm with that.
Are you gonna dance to some Bee Gees?
Sure.
Maybe we could dance to some this.
Listener contributions.
Little slow dance.
Listener.
Okay, Wes, what's next? I caught him off guard. You like that?
So, and then the last one is, Wes, will you jump right now? If so, jump. And the answer is no. I will not jump right now.
No.
I will
Absolutely not.
Exactly. I will not jump right now.
Love it.
So, and this is and then our next question is from the Brent Eric Westman. Who is the Brent Eric Westman?
It's the trio. Three.
Yeah.
Three.
You want to read this one, Brent?
I just wanted to give my opinion of you. Oh, great. Brent, lead player, funny. Has an arrow in the knee. Egyptian stole his food. Downright awesome. Okay,
yeah.
West, funniest on the show. Nice. Only one with common sense. Cool. We don't have common sense.
Yeah.
But you know what we do have?
What?
Panda hats?
We have some
Bud Lights that never got offered to me.
Okay, and Eric, geek. I love that. Smart needs to take charge more. What's in your pocket? Everything above is meant nicely. Not having common sense makes this show run off the track.
And then his last comment was, Badge, your accent is awesome. And your face is awesome.
I missed that.
Oh, wait, so I don't have common sense?
No.
Oh, okay.
But that's what makes the show run.
Oh, okay, yeah. Do I need any? I'm good without it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Screw you, common sense. I'm better than you, common sense.
Badge, do you consider yourself to have common sense?
I like to think so. Others may disagree,
Do they very often?
especially my better half.
Oh.
So, from Luminous Ruby, hey guys, I am thinking about starting an audio podcast, and I was wondering, what soundboard or thing do you use for epic sounds? P.S. Keep shooting those chickens.
That was a cricket. You shot a cricket.
You did. That was a good shot, actually.
Yeah.
It's hard to shoot.
I think
those
I took the
suckers.
chickens off of here. I never had chickens.
Do you have any
That's
ducks?
the point. No.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
That's
I
okay.
took
You can
some stuff
shoot
off
crickets.
and
Replace the chickens with Notch.
You can.
I'm Tobias Malstam, and you're listening to The Shaft.
And that.
Oh, Tobias stole the chickens.
Yeah, Tobias stole
that
it.
guy.
So anyway, it's an iPad app. It's called Resounder. I think it was a couple bucks, but it's really cool. You can upload files to it from your computer. You can get them off the web straight on here. You can edit. You can put a whole bunch of buttons on here. The only thing I don't like about it is sometimes I would like to be able to stop one sound by playing another one.
Oh, and they both continue to
There's
go?
a stop button, but to like time it right, to like stop one and then play the other one sucks.
Oh.
There's like always
Here,
a gap.
hold it up for the camera. I want to show everybody what it looks like. It's like a bunch of buttons everywhere. Yeah, so that's it. That's what we mean by hit that button, Brent. Yeah.
So the next one is from Astragali. He says, hey guys, thanks ever so much for reading out the not for broadcast message last week.
Oops. We love it.
And I actually meant that the quantity was bad. Asterisk, facepalm, asterisk.
Oh,
So there you have it.
sorry about that, Astra. Golly.
Yeah.
Golly.
Golly.
But we would like to say thank you for doing the show notes.
Yeah, thank you for being
And
awesome.
for being the eternal silent brunt of our abuse.
Mm-hmm. Brunt stew.
Brunt stew. That sounds good. I'm hungry.
The next excavation station. Whoa, some crickets got up in there.
They keep getting in there with the shotguns. It's crazy.
Why don't we start with our guest?
Badge.
Badge. What do you want to see in the game?
I've had to whittle down my list to something that's not going to take an hour. I would like to see, and I know this is never going to happen because of what Notch has said about half slabs, but I want vertical half slabs.
I can see
that's
that.
good.
Oh.
Yeah, especially when you're making, if you're making a wall and you put in steps and then upside down steps. If you do them more than one apart, you want to have a nice sort of something to fill the gap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'd be very difficult to actually place them properly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. That'd be interesting. I'm trying to think of like what the world would look like with vertical slabs.
I mean, would you want like vertical half slabs that get placed in the middle of the block like glass panes?
no.
So either like on the left side or the right side.
No.
So I haven't even contemplated that. No, I want it to stick onto the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to stick them on the wall.
But
Maybe
yeah,
thicker pictures. Like they would work like a picture, but be thicker.
Like a
right?
frame.
Like
a
a
picture frame.
Right.
Yeah, because those are thicker. Yeah.
And so then you would stick those on the wall, just like you would a picture between your two stairs or wherever you wanted your half
I mean,
slab.
As the chat is saying at the moment, they do it in TechIt, and they do, and it works. It works well. So why not?
The TechIt thing, we're gonna have to get
Oh,
on that.
yeah, man. We're going to get to it, and it would be all old and
Yeah.
stupid. People were like, dude, that was
TechIt was
like summer of 2012, dude.
So October.
So October. I went to the summer, so I was a little older. But yeah. Well, I don't know. I think it would change the world drastically. I think kind of like the angled blocks things. Like, have you seen Legend of Bill?
The Legend of Bill,
which is Basher.
I saw the first episode of it.
It's pretty awesome, but they use these vertical. The
fins on the
slanted slopes kind of stuff.
Triangular, you mean?
Yeah, and like their whole design, they have all these angled, and it's like it's really awesome looking, but it like totally changes the whole feel of blocky Minecraft, and I think more slabs might do that. It might just.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what Notch said about half slabs originally, didn't he? He said it supported his.
I think what he said was
worst idea ever.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's weird. That didn't actually sound like him.
He is wrong, of course.
Give him an X.
Yeah. Hey, you got that one. All right.
Okay, so I like this next one.
What's the next one?
Me again, you mean?
Yes.
Yes, a parachute or a glider or something like that. I mean, I know. I mean, Notch's logic, the episode where he was on here about this fast travel made a lot of sense. But something like a parachute or a glider would go down, not along, but it would enable you to take big drops off of cliffs and stuff and not die, and perhaps get a bit of distance at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I know people have been talking about parachutes and gliders and some such for a long time, but it really needs to be in there, I think.
I like that. I'm on board with that because it's not like you're flying around and it's not like you're on a dragon mount or something and you're flying around and the chunks aren't being loaded fast enough because you're traveling. It's not really a mode of transportation. It's more of a mode of just getting down from that weird place that you're on that might be impossible to get down from.
Yes, I mean, I can see a parachute essentially just going down with a little bit of movement, whereas a glider would probably go down at sort of 45 degrees or something.
And maybe you could steer it a little, but really a flight is only going to last maybe 15 to 20 seconds at the max, Wow, that's great. I like that a lot.
I think so.
Yeah. Ding, ding, dang. Yeah,
I like it. I would say no turning.
No turning?
I would say basically if you stepped off the cliff and pointed it in a direction, you would go...
Limited turning, maybe.
So is this something that you have to activate while you're dropping? You right-click an item maybe or something like that? So it pops it?
I think parachute should work that way. I think glider should work like you have to step off the cliff and you point it in a direction.
Yeah, and I don't think glider you'd probably have to craft it and then hold it or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
That's probably my only thing with the glider is carrying it around and stuff. Like, you might want to make it at the spot. Like, those might be the horrible things about it. Like, you got to make it on top of the mountain and then use it or something. I like the parachutes because that's, you can carry those like a little. I mean,
it's just an item, and you right click it in your inventory, and it pops open. And when you get down, it either gets destroyed or lost, and maybe you can't pick it up. See, I don't know if it'd be a little overpowered if you could just reuse it over and over and over.
Yeah, single use is fine.
Yeah, single use kind of thing. That's cool. I really like that.
Non-stackable.
Yeah. What do you think about this, Notch? Do you like this idea?
Sure, I kind of like that.
Okay, cool.
Excellent.
Awesome. Excellent. All right,
He's got good taste in stuff.
He does.
And then your last one.
Yeah, my last one is probably going to be a little controversial, but I would like to see Mojang build an official map editor. Adventure maps and that are getting more and more popular, I think. And since the map editor that we have went to open source, it went a bit floppy. I'd like to see an official one, because they're going to code it better, he says.
Yeah.
Maybe a Google SketchUp mod.
Yeah.
Build it in Google SketchUp and then...
Nice. Like that.
Huh. Okay. I'm for it. I give it a thumbs up.
Yeah.
And again, with all the new things you can do with the spawners and that, having an NBT edit in there as well and stuff like that, just make, because I think making maps is probably dragging the game further along than Notch originally intended, and I think it's something that should be encouraged. So, giving us the tools would be a good idea.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Okay, we also have one here submitted by Nick Sawyer, who wants flooded mine shafts. There'd be flooded mine shafts that would be completely filled with water. You would craft scuba gear pump to go in and would have more and rare ores. But when you got deep, you would run into dangerous fish like angler fish.
I like that idea, I think.
I like the first part. I don't know about this whole crafting scuba gear and stuff for the mine shaft.
Didn't Notch originally promise a diving helmet or something?
I think he talked about doing it after he went on vacay and going scuba. And I wouldn't mind seeing that for like water, like for the ocean, but I don't really get it for the whole mine shaft thing.
Yeah. I mean, there is an argument that we should have more ocean-based mobs anyway, which I agree with. Just not necessarily in a cave.
So, I don't know, that's okay. Yes and no. Little bit of both.
Yeah, I think I just took it too far.
Bing dong.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, it's what Notch thinks about it. Really? I mean, so what?
Or what
does Notch,
Jeb and John think about it?
What does Notch think about it, though? That's what I'm curious.
Oh, I see
about.
what you're going at.
Is he still under the table?
Worst idea ever.
Oh, well, sorry about that.
So next, this is from Shaman McNutter, and this is sleeping creepers. So what if creepers fell asleep during the day, and that would make them less of a threat, but if you were to walk near them, they would wake up and instantly explode? Love the show, guys, and thanks for letting me on the server.
Wow.
I like
it too.
Maybe underground. I don't like it above ground.
See,
it's really annoying when you're building something and then you step out and it's daytime and you think yes, and then all of a sudden a creeper drops on you.
I actually reverse from you, Wes. Like, I think that like in daytime they would fall asleep like above ground, but underground where it's dark they would still like walk around and creep.
Yeah.
And maybe even in shadowier areas above ground. Like the more light there is, the less active they are, unless you tweak them.
Absolutely.
Sleeping creepers.
Okay, so Enderman 42 wants pies, and with pies you could either split it into pies.
You could either spit in the pie,
or you could spit in Wes's eye. No, either split it into pie slices that you eat, or you could throw it at a player or mob to limit their vision, causing mobs to walk straight.
Probably means not to walk straight.
Mobs to walk straight.
Or maybe they just don't turn. Maybe they just walk straight forward.
Throw it at a mob's face.
And so I think you should activate the Benny Hill music too.
Yeah, it's like
eggs, milk, and something.
I don't know. It's a little slapstick. Yeah.
No. So the next one is from Scorpio, who had this idea in a dream, and this is necromancy. If players drink a potion using rotted flesh and bones, it becomes a potion of death. However, if a gas tier is added, it will become a potion of necromancy, and throwing the potion at a villager will turn them into a zombie villager, and vice versa.
My brain already hurts.
So basically,
too much stuff.
You can make zombie villagers or turn zombies into villagers using this potion.
Okay.
Well, you can turn zombie villagers back into villagers already, can't you?
I don't know. I've never played with them.
You can. You can heal them.
Yeah.
You can bring them back.
How do you heal them?
It's a bit of effort, but you can.
Yeah, it's like you have to give them, what was it, like a certain food or something, and you have to. It takes time too.
Yeah, I can't remember what it is now.
You have to give them something, feed them something.
A weakness potion and a golden apple, says the chat room.
Oh, is that
right?
what it is?
There you go.
Oh, weakness potion. Okay. So I remember.
And then wait.
Yeah, and then wait around. So you can borrow them up, like put them in a little cage and watch them for a while. Blame the Controller did a video on that a while ago, and it was really cool. So it is possible. I kind of like that better than the Instamatic potion that can heal them because, it puts a little more fun in the game. Like, I don't know. It's kind of neat, right? Lock your friend up. Sorry, man, this is for your own good. And you lock them up and you get them, some little thing, and and you talk to them at night, try to comfort them.
See, I play them audio files from Audible.
Yeah, you give them a couple audio books to listen to.
Let's imagine you get this potion. Let's go with potion of necromancy, but instead, like any dead mob that you kill, the body stays there for a second. And if you hit it with a potion of necromancy, soon enough, you make a zombie version of that, and it's just another mob.
That you then kill?
Yeah.
Do you make into a zombie?
Well, yeah, like if you kill a chicken, it falls over, and then you can throw a potion of necromancy on it, and it becomes a zombie chicken.
Oh, so it resurrects, but zombie style.
Yes.
Right. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of neat.
Only on passive mobs, though.
What is wrong with y'all? Like, when do you really want to create zombies of anything?
As a prank or
Because
something.
they end up coming to kill you. Like that's all they want to do is eat your brains.
Yeah.
So
Or maybe they have different drops.
It'd be a... Yeah.
There you
They have
go.
drops.
No.
Or it
Oh, I
glad I'm
think we
over
do
here.
need more potions, so...
Well,
I know
was that-
Jeb's got quite a list of potions that he hasn't used yet, aren't there? There are name potions that don't do anything.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So we need more potions, definitely.
I have
More
never
potions.
played around with potions in a game, ever.
Except for like a adventure map. I mean, we occasionally do for adventure maps, but not really.
I've
I mean,
never
like,
done any brewing on my own.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually made my own. But say the potions that cause you to be flame proof, those are great, right?
Yeah.
Because you can jump in lava and swim around, like we did in Destiny.
Yeah, we did that because of our armor.
And we're cheaters, not really cheaters, but we went the easy route. Or I did. You made those real jumps. I swam in the lava with the potion.
Okay.
So okay, maybe, I don't know. I'm on the fence, kind of. I'm a fence rider.
I think there's some potential there.
Okay. Yeah.
There's a potential that I'm going to hit this button.
I think you should.
Sightings.
So beautiful. Oh my god. It's so intense.
All right.
So we've got a lot of videos this week. The first one is Ocelots. It's a Minecraft parody of Florida's Wild Ones.
Florida.
With vocals from Lucklin and Aimbot.
Aimbot. Yeah.
Music
great.
by Doran Court and Protostar, and video by Happy Monster Media. Miss Lucklin also features as an actress in the video.
It's great. It's a good song. I remember Lucklin gave us a little sneak preview of the song during PlayOnCon and told us to be quiet about it. And so good. Aimbot has an awesome voice. It's excellent all around, and it's Wild Ones. Everybody knows the song. If not, once you hear it, you'll be like, oh yeah, that one. It'll get stuck in your head. It's already stuck in my head right now just because I'm thinking about it. So check that out. And the next one here is Overly Attached Minecraft Girlfriend Song. It's that freaking, you know what I'm saying? The overly attached girlfriend, the girl that never blinks with the huge eyes. And
She's been making around. She was on Shane Dawson's show the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She's finally serious about making videos, I guess, or something.
I don't know.
Probably annoyed with all the Reddit people taking photos of her.
Oh, yeah. So this is Lydia, which is Minecraft chick. Lydia teamed up with Hodge Josh to create the lyrics for this Minecraft parody of both the Overly Attached Girlfriend and Carly Rae Jepsen's Call Me Maybe.
Yep.
You know that song. And Lydia's rendition is awesomely creepy. She has the crazy eyes, like the eyelashes going everywhere, and she's like, Anyway, it's pretty awesome.
That's
I think.
Awesome. So next we've got a mod. It's the Dishonored mod, and Dishonored hadn't been out for very long, but Swoo has been working really hard creating a Minecraft mod based on the game.
Yeah.
It includes Corvo's sword, a wheel lock pistol, blink runes, whale oil, and much, much more. So yeah, you can get the Dishonored mob.
That's actually a game I want to play.
I want to play it
Good.
too. I haven't gotten to play it yet.
Recommend it. Game of the year for me, I think, so far.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. It's a bit short, but it's fun.
Yeah, I want to play it.
It's a good story.
I'd play it if it wasn't $60.
I know.
It's a lot for a game. But there you are. There's the mod for it.
There you are. There you go. Also, we have a link to the 25 best Minecraft custom maps. This was put together in a PC Gamer article by Phil Savage, who provides a rundown of awesome custom maps for Minecraft. Plus, of course, links to them. Get them.
Get them while they're hot.
Links to get them from.
I see Kingdom of the Sky is in there.
Gloria 1 is in there. There's a lot of maps that we've done, and there's a lot of maps I haven't heard of, I haven't seen. So it might
fodder.
be
we call that
nice
fodder.
List. Yeah.
Some of them are just maps. They're not really playable.
Yeah, like
adventure maps or anything.
I think like Skyblock's in there, right?
Yeah. It's like Chernobyl, which is just a recreation of an area as opposed to a playable thing.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Was Azeroth put in there? Look at there.
I'm not seeing.
No.
it.
I mean, something of that scale seems to it should be in there. I don't know.
Well, this is
huge.
from PC Gamer, so it's like maybe they haven't heard of it yet or something.
Shipwrecked is in here.
Yeah, Quest World Shipwreck's
That's kind of surprising.
Yeah, I kind of thought so too.
I mean, it's a decent map, but it's kind of like old school.
Well, honestly, I think this list is it might be the list kind of coming from people who don't live and breathe Minecraft like we do, right? Like, I'm not calling them stupid.
There's shockers in there, is there?
Right. There's some old stuff, and there's some stuff that could... I can think of, like, 10 maps that are definitely better than a lot of the maps that they've mentioned. So this is, take it like some people that probably aren't too involved into Minecraft. But still, it's worthy of noting because it's a nice list of inspiration, things that you could play and maybe get inspired to make maps. Because obviously a map maker would want to possibly see what's out there. So I don't know. It's a good list. We could do a better list, couldn't we?
Yeah. Maybe. We don't really have a site to put it on. And last but not least, we've got, of course, Minecraft Style that came out today.
A few hours ago.
Yeah. It's a parody of Gangnam Style, of course. It's already at 85,000 likes in a few hours. So obviously, Captain Sparkles hit another one out of the Pyock.
Yeah, Bootstrap. It's all the regular crew that makes their music videos. And so they're all there, and this is their newest creation. I would assume that they would probably start working on the next one right away, and they're just kind of have a steady stream of these coming out. I mean, they're very well done. Obviously, everybody's heard, seen and heard the crew's earlier stuff, and it's a nice addition there.
So great work, and we will of course link to that as we will to the ad for Netflix. Which you can get your free Netflix trial at netflix.com/deadworkersparty. And that'll give you a free month and as many free movies or television shows as you can watch in that month. As many. All of them.
Yeah. Also, Netflix is now available in Sweden.
There you go.
As Excellender let us know. So if you are in Sweden and
tell all your friends to use this link to get their free month.
Yeah. If you know anybody who wants to try Netflix, just even if they don't listen to the show, hand them this.
Print it out. Leave it everywhere. Maybe in your local newspaper or down at the local precinct. You could put it up on the boards there because I'm sure they need stuff to look at in your library, your college.
So, Eric, you've got two things down here.
Yeah, so this week I checked out the whole first season of Comic Book Men. This is a great reality show. If you've seen Pawn Stars, it's kind of like that. Basically, it's the story of what is going on behind the scenes at Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash, which is it's a comic shop in Jersey that is basically just, it's just a little comic book store. But Kevin Smith is on the episodes, and it's like people coming in with weird, rare books, wanting to sell stuff, and it's just what goes on with the nerdiness of a comic book store, and it is awesome. It is so good. It's a short season, though. There's like 6 or 7 episodes for season 1, which I wish there were more, but I burned through those pretty fast.
Well, really, I mean... Come on, it is a comic book store.
Well, I thought it would be a little bland, too. I'm like, I don't know. Because, I grew up going to comic book stores. I know a lot of people who owned comic book stores, so I could definitely relate. So when I started watching, I'm like, oh, this is gold. It's just perfect. It's just awesome.
And if you need more Kevin Smith, he has a couple of his, he gives speeches around the world, I guess. Or actually, I guess just around the U.S. since he doesn't fly anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So there's a couple of those on there, and they're hysterical. I mean, he's got a wit and stuff.
Was it like Too Fat for 40 or something like that?
That's one of them.
Yeah.
And then there's another one, and it's funny because he starts off like taking questions from the audience, and usually it's like one question will last the whole hour and a half or whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Is the one where he tells the story about him writing the Superman script on there? Have you heard that one?
No, there is one where he works with Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
And it's hysterical. Because he talks about the Bruce Willis look.
Yeah.
And it's just funny. It's hysterical.
Yeah.
But if it's not on there, go out on the internet sometime and look up Kevin Smith talking about when he was brought in by a guy who wanted to make a Superman movie.
Oh yeah.
And it's all about,
So, the movie I'll leave you here with this week is The Andromeda Strain. And it might be cheesy because it's a little older. This was based off of a novel by Michael Crichton from 1969. The movie is actually 1971, but
it's a classic.
Yeah, but it's a classic and it holds up. I think it's sci-fi. It's basically it's a sci-fi movie about these group of scientists that investigate a deadly new alien virus that comes from outer space, and it's awesome. I think so. I like watching old classics.
Might get you prepared for 10 to the Sea.
But my favorite is always. Old like classic sci-fi movies,
old sci-fi stuff's always got a good comedy value in the stuff that they predict in the future. Anyway.
Oh yeah, totally. And the amount of oscilloscopes and like old computers and buttons and lights, they always crack me up. But it's shot very well, and it's really cool, and it's on Netflix.
And it's based off a Michael Crichton book, which is the guy who wrote Jurassic Park.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
So anyway, there
Good
you go.
Stuff.
Netflix. Now that we've really run that into
Netflix.
Yeah. Netflix.com/deadworkersparty.
Yeah.
Free trial.
And that's it for that. Hey,
why are you knocking on the table over there?
Oh, was that me? Was that me knocking?
Why do you keep knocking on the table? That's so weird.
Housekeeping.
Hey,
hey.
Housekeeping.
Hey.
So you can summon the housekeeper by knocking on a table.
Yeah.
I never realized that.
Do you have anything for us this week?
We got a few things.
Server for files.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take a server. Okay.
Clean that up for us. So as we talked about earlier in housekeeping, or not in housekeeping, but earlier in the show, we are working on getting the podcast files all situated and ready for you to download. We've got a new host, which is mcprohosting.com.
Yay!
They had us up and running pretty fast, so we thank them for that. And like they said, it's a big pipe we're filling up there. They were a little nervous about that, I think.
Yeah, but we got to give them a little round of applause here.
Huge round.
Yay! Even the...
But they've been doing an awesome job getting those shows out there, so we appreciate that. Also, on November 11th, it'll be the episode with Good, and he will be in-house. He will be in the studio.
Yes.
He's already bought tickets.
Yeah, he has his plane ticket.
I got this message last night. Hey, I'm coming down for the show.
Yeah.
He's chartered his own private jet.
Yes.
Yeah, that's going to be an awesome day. So we're going to pick him up from the airport early, have lunch, come
We'll
out
have to
here
take
and
him to someplace
stream.
really crappy for lunch because he's such a foodie. He loves food. So, I mean, like really nice places. And I always suggest the places that he hates, and he goes anyway because he's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
And then he eats it, and he's like, "Oh, that was crap. I don't know why you took us there, man. That was the worst thing ever." Like,
He's
what
always,
was that? Milo's? Like, what did they do? Poop on the burger and then stick it in my wrapper? What was that crap? You like my good impersonation?
He's always so honest, too.
Yeah, no, it's so great. So, no, we'll take him to someplace nice than that. Like, I don't know, Bandito Burrito. He'll love that, won't he?
Yeah.
He might.
So that's going to be great. And he's also flying out the same day, the night of. So we're going to probably just stream, maybe do like an adventure map with him, too, live or something. I don't know. We'll
whatever
figure it
he's
out.
up for, we'll have the studio ready for him.
Yeah. So put that on your calendar.
Those are dangerous words, my friend.
It's because he doesn't trust us to capture his video.
That's probably it. Well, now we're going to have the problem of having 4 cameras going in here, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have to get that fixed before he shows up. We don't have a guest for next week on the 28th, but it's kind of our Halloween episode, so I don't know if we just want to, have a Halloween episode and do it on like a Friday night or something.
Yeah.
Fancy dress.
Because Sunday might be busy. I don't know. Wait, do they do weird things? No, Halloween will be during the weekday. All the kids will go out during the weekday.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah, they will not trick or treat on Sunday.
Some of them will.
Yeah.
They try to do that double dip in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
Double dizzle.
Like they'll kind of I thought Halloween was yesterday. Do you have any candy?
Oh, yeah.
What's up? Give me some candy.
Nice trickery.
So what are y'all, speaking of, what are y'all dressing up for Halloween? Badge, are you doing anything?
No. I mean, it's not as big over here as it is over there, I don't think.
So do they actually, is there like Halloween over there? Do they?
Yeah. Kids candy, it doesn't take them much excuse. But we've got Guy Fawkes on the 5th, which is probably bigger, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you, Wes?
I don't know what I'm going to be yet.
Kids?
I'm making my son a Lego Indiana Jones costume.
Cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Very cool.
And my daughter's going to be a fairy.
Very cool.
Fairy.
Yep.
You
I'm dressing up
Dressing
as
up?
Wes this year.
it's cool.
Oh, good lord.
Got a
It's gonna
fat
be-
suit?
It's going to be a little weird.
Fat suit?
That's
It'll
It'll
be
be
a little weird.
scary.
It's going to be a little strange.
I'm a pirate every year, so I'm just gonna be a pirate again.
Pirate.
The son's gonna be a blood elf. I don't know why he picked blood elf. I think because it's the most like he couldn't go troll.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be a little more difficult, I guess.
Controller.
So he's gonna be a blood elf from World of Warcraft.
That's
and
cool. Okay.
My girl is gonna be a candy corn witch.
Candy corn witch.
Cool.
So
That's a
she's
cool
gonna
idea.
turn people into candy corns, and I'm gonna eat them.
Can your son do the
Should I make him do the dance?
Yeah,
Make him learn
Michael
the dance?
Jackson.
Oh, might have to do that.
That'd be kind of cool.
That's a good idea. And then my wife's gonna be a witch. So
Nice. Sounds
yeah.
good.
So that's some.
I am getting a tattoo.
Really?
So I don't know if I'm getting that for Halloween. Probably not by Halloween. That's only a week away.
When are you going to get written on your body?
I
3
have
the number 3.
I have a couple of ideas.
You don't even know the idea. You're just getting a tattoo. You decided.
No, I've wanted a tattoo for a long time. I'm just like, if you never do it, you're never gonna do it if you just
Hey,
talk about it.
Get my name tattooed.
So I'm done talking about it, and right now I have a couple of different designs I'm
You're
trying
going
to
to
choose
do
from.
Cherrick Fullerton? You're going to put a chair on your
No.
arm?
And
How
it's
much
gonna
to
be cool.
get at Brent Copeland tattooed?
On the forehead.
Little
It's
Twitter
gonna cost
bird.
you a lot. But anyway,
You want to make sure you're not going to be embarrassed with it in a couple of years.
yes.
Evidently, we just got 5,000 Twitch followers, so you could get 5,000 Twitch followers tattooed on your arm.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
So congrats to.
Excellent idea.
I take full credit for that.
It's really light green. What is that? Just Wit?
Huh?
Just Will 1 was the 5,000th.
Oh yeah.
So congrats.
Hey, yay,
Yay!
yay. Well, I guess that'll wrap it up for this number 3 episode.
Number 3.
It's not really 3.
No, it's not.
103 plus 1.
104.
Yeah.
Minus
Minus 1.
So 1 0 minus 4 minus 1 is 103.
I
It's
can't.
in there.
It's 3.
This is bad. I can't. 10 plus 4 is 14.
So you're doing math over
If
there.
you-
That's weird.
and if you
So what you got planned
multiplied it by-
for the rest of the week? Any new videos coming out?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, so I've done another session of Black Mesa playthrough, which I'm going to stick out there. Put some more Mindsy coming up with Good and Beef and Paws.
Oh,
And I
How do
don't
you
think
like
we
Mindsy?
mentioned it here, but where can people find you?
I am at W92 Badge, YouTube / whatever.
So youtube.com/W92badge.
Yes.
That's BAJ.
Mindsy's a funny one. You kind of like it and kind of don't.
Yeah.
There you go.
yeah.
That's a good answer.
That's about right. That's
Yeah.
about accurate. Yeah.
Is there anything on the horizon you're excited about? Is there anything you're like, oh, I can't wait for that?
yeah.
Apart from Half-Life 3, of course.
Yeah, that's on a very distant horizon.
Well, actually, I've just noticed that Far Cry 3 is coming out at the start of December, so I'm getting a little bit
Did you
itchy
like
about
Far
that.
Cry 2?
I love Far Cry.
I thought Far Cry 2 was the prettiest game I had ever played.
I still go back to the first one sometimes.
Far Cry 2 was the prettiest until Assassin's Creed 2, and now Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 is the prettiest game I've ever played now.
Yeah, I played a lot of Guild Wars and then decided against getting Guild Wars 2.
You are a foolish mortal. You should get it.
Yeah, I know, but I have to do things during the day, you see.
See? Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Nonsense.
We got time to do all this.
Humbug.
Yeah.
So thank you all for tuning in again for another episode of The Shaft Minecraft Fun. Thank you, Badge, for being a guest. We appreciate it. Had a lot of fun.
Awesome.
And we'll see everybody next week. Have fun putting razor blades into candy.
Urban legend.
Is it really?
3 urban legends.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, go check us out, deadworkers.com, and we'll have that podcast fixed for you soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now they don't put razor blades. Now they inject meningitis into your Rolos or whatever. Snickers.
What did you say?
I didn't do it.
Almond Joy.
Almond Joys. Bye, everybody.
Congratulations, you made it through The Shaft alive. See show notes and leave comments for this episode at theshaft.deadworkers.com. Send questions, comments, and audio to theshaft@deadworkers.com or leave us a voicemail at 256-812-1010.
I should have been an Egyptian this year and stole kids' candy.
Is that what Egyptians do?
Dead Workers Party Network. The Shaft for all ages.